Sakura season is coming to a close, but they're still here. I guess they'll be here for a bit, but let's go ahead and do a little quick vlog. This area is kind of busy, but I wanted to record the Sakura initially before we started. So it's been a while since we recorded actually, about I think a week. Technically we did do a very short recording at night on this same street near the share house right before a friend came over to do some voiceover stuff for the audiobook, which is making progress, which is really good, but there's still a lot of work to be done for that. But I'm glad that we've at least made some progress with it, since it is the main focus and the main project right now. But the transition between the whole YouTube challenge for 30 days and the next challenge, which is to finish the audiobook, has been a really rough one, I'd say. This one's quite nice as well. I wish I caught it during full bloom, but it was raining nearly the entire week when it was full bloom, so it's kind of sad that that happened. But still beautiful to see, still nice to walk around. I went to Mount Fuji over the weekend. Today's Monday, and I had a really good time there. Well, actually, the first part was kind of rough because the bus was like an express bus and it got delayed by a lot. When I say delayed, I mean we were in the bus and there was heavy traffic. Basically, there must have been like some crazy accident because we stopped in place for a good hour or two. It was supposed to be just a 2-hour bus ride, but it ended up being a 6-hour bus ride, which is insane because that was a lot of time wasted and we couldn't do too much else during that day. It was the Mount Fuji area, Kawaguchiko, and that was unfortunate, but I still feel like the next day, since we did stay one night there, the next day we made the best out of it because we woke up at 5 a.m., sunrise, saw the sunrise, biked around for a good 8 hours basically, just stopping at the nice places around the lake and just enjoying the view of Fuji. It also slightly rained, but that day the weather was so strange. It was a beautiful sunrise and then it rained for a good hour with clouds moving really fast, covering everything, including Fuji, for I think like 4 hours. And then it became clear again and was beautiful again. So very interesting. I very much enjoyed it, but I feel like without the view of Fuji, it's just not as good and not as worth actually being at the lake area. So Fuji-san definitely makes or breaks that experience, in my opinion. But it was really great. I think for this recording, I know we're kind of all over the place. We're just talking. We just need to catch up with ourselves because it feels like we've just been going out with friends a lot and going out in general a lot with friends. So it's a good thing. I'm glad I'm getting closer with certain people and that I'm making friends that I feel are like, real, true friends. But it also feels like because I'm leaving the share house so soon, it's only been 2 months here in Tokyo, I've barely started to get to know people, certain people. So other people I got closer with faster. And I feel like my interactions with people and making friends and all that stuff is such a big part of my life. I'm continuously remembering and realizing how important it is to me. And I guess I still need to figure out like what it is, what my priority is in terms of that, because oftentimes I keep prioritizing experiences with people rather than my own work sometimes. So that's something I feel like I'm tackling a lot lately. It's just continuously allowing myself to give my time to others rather than to my projects. But I guess that's why for the YouTube challenge, at least, I tried to bring in other people so that I could interact with them while also doing the thing that I want to do. Same with the audiobook, I suppose. Some of the people at the share house have been like helping me with correcting the Japanese that is in the audiobook. And they're native speakers, so native Japanese people, so it's like really good that I'm getting that feedback. But it's gonna be a continuous debate. Right now, I feel like because I only have a week left here, I'm gonna just continue to hang out with people and the new friends that I've made here and just spend time with them, not worry too much about all the work stuff that I need to do. I will really focus in once I get back to California, but like for sure, I want to just make sure that I'm the best version I can be once I'm back in California and I don't revert back to the old me that kind of sucked. But we'll report back once we're there. Like I feel pretty confident that we won't be that old self. Where is the sushi place that I'm going to? I have no idea, but I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this one. It's getting pretty loud, so catch you guys in the next one.